said, quote, "The point isn't to crown the best driver. It's to crown the best team who executed the best when the pressure was at its highest and the lights were the brightest." And we know NASCAR loves its Game 7 moments, Tim. My complaint here is not necessarily that that's a terrible take, because in theory, it is not a bad take at all. It's again to complain about the current format that we have. And the reason people are upset about that is because win and in exists. If you truly had the 16 best drivers in the playoffs, and no question that Chris Buescher and Alex Bowman and Tyler Reddick were there, if someone has a remarkable 10-race stretch and makes it count when it matters most, it would feel a lot better. And it brings me back again to the best format, in my opinion, that NASCAR ever had, and for some reason they only had it for 3 years, was the wild card format. You guaranteed the 10 best drivers in the regular season into the playoffs. You did make winning matter to an extent, where you had the two winners, 11th through 20th, get in, where yes, if you clutched up and won a race, you benefited from that, but at the same time, you didn't have people 25th in points getting in because they had one good week. When you think back to the actual championship battles during that era, Tony Stewart did not win in the regular season. He was definitely one of the 10 best drivers, though, in the regular season, and then went on a remarkable run in the playoffs. Do you hear people questioning that championship and its legitimacy for Tony Stewart? No, because the format was better and you didn't have this win and in thing. And yes, he did execute and his team executed. And I have no problem with saying that the best team needs to execute down the stretch, because think back to Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott's successive championships in 2020 and 2021. They had incredible late race stage 3 pit stops. And I do believe NASCAR is a team sport and all of motorsports is a team sport. But you got phenomenal championship battles in 2011 between Stewart and Edwards, 2012 between Keselowski and Johnson, between the two best undisputed drivers those years, and it was a product of the format. So I don't completely disagree with what Mamba Smith said, but it leaves a bad taste when this best team at the right moment isn't necessarily the best team during the year, and because of winning in, you don't have to be the best team for 9/10 of the year.